The Bank of Ghana, in collaboration with Universal Hospitals Group (UHG), a Ghanaian turnkey hospitals provider, have successfully built Ghana's first e-smart hospital in the leafy suburbs of East Cantonment. This hospital will transform the way hospitals will be built in Ghana for the future. Key structural components of the bank hospital include the main clinical building, the hospital, and the ancillary block, which is the administrative building, serviced with parking spaces for staff and visitors. The bank hospital has 2 security gatehouses. Contributing to the successful running of operations will be the waste management treatment plant, the energy farm, housing 2 800 kVA generators and a 1600 kVA transformer. The bank hospital has over 70 admittable beds throughout the building, offering first-class service to all patients, which include an ambulance service and a bus bay just outside the hospital. The landscaping around the hospital is designed to help patients therapeutically. This state-of-the-art building has 5 floors, which also include a basement and a rooftop. The hospital complex houses an adjacent building for administrative purposes and other functions that contribute towards the running of a successful operational hospital. Each floor of the hospital has something unique and different to bring on board. This ultra-modern hospital features an antibacterial flooring material, maintaining high levels of hygiene, keeping patients free from infections. Signages throughout the hospital keep patients and visitors informed of their locations at all times. The basement contains workshops for the following departments: mechanical, biomedical, electrical, carpentry, and ICT storage. The basement is also home to the medical gas plant, which produces excess gas that can be sold to other hospitals across the country. The basement also includes a security room, bulk stores, and a fire pump station. The manifold room is where the backup supply of medical gas is kept for the hospital. From the entrance of the building, the hospital offers a bright, modern open reception with comfortable waiting areas for all patients and visitors, as well as a VIP waiting lounge. Facilities on the ground floor include treatment and consulting rooms, an outpatient department (OPD), pharmacy, which has a main dispensary, bulk storage, preparation room, and a control room. The A&E department contains of a triage, resuscitation, ICU, and 3 wards within the A&E. The A&E also has a security unit. This is a unique feature to this hospital. The radiology department, also known as the imaging or diagnostic department, can also be found on the ground floor. The radiology department provides X-ray services, which are captured in real time. This department also has a fluoroscopy and a 128 slices CT scanner. Other features found on the ground floor are the data room, 4 lifts, and domestic utilities facilities, which can also be found in every ward throughout the hospital. A cashier unit and an ATM can also be located on this floor. The first floor includes a hospital suite. This functional space can be found on all floors. The departments on the first floor are equipped with an ENT consulting and treatment rooms, audiology, and waiting area. The eye clinic has its very own consulting and treatment rooms, lensing and glazing with the CO2 laser, which is the only one in the country, and an optical shop. This floor also houses the urology department with consulting and examination rooms. The maternity wards, also known as the Obs and Gynae ward, has a nurses station which is visible on all wards throughout the hospital, and a NICU ward for premature babies. The surgical department can also be found on this floor. This department sports a theater, delivery suite, recovery, and isolation wards. The hospital also has a doctor's lounge, which can be found on the 1st, 2nd, and third floors. The second floor has 2 theaters with an ICU. And recovery ward. The dental unit has its very own laboratory, treatment and recovery rooms. The clinical laboratory can also be found on the second floor with state-of-the-art equipment for cutting-edge treatment and examinations in biochemistry, parasitology, hematology, microbiology, and molecular biology. This department also has a blood bank and a sterile room. The male ward can also be found on this floor. On the third floor is a physiotherapy department, which includes a gym. Electrotherapy, exercise and stress ECG unit. The Central Sterile Storage Department, also known as the CSSD, handles cat washing sterilization. This department also has a receiving area, clean packaging and small offices. The Urology Procedure Department is on the third floor with a lithotripsy unit and a recovery ward. The female ward can also be found on this floor with the children's ward. The fourth floor has its own VVIP and executive wards with rooms that look like a 5-star hotel with correspondent care and services. This floor also houses the miscellaneous diagnostic area, which installs the following units: endoscopy, ultrasound, ECG and EEG. On this floor is the kitchen and staff canteen areas. The hospital training room can also be found on this floor. This is a multi-purpose conference facility which comes with an audiovisual room. 2 smaller meeting rooms can also be found on this floor, as well as a library and the main security control room for the hospital. The rooftop holds the hospital's technical outdoor units, such as the solar panels, air conditioning, LPG gas system, refuse chute system, water treatment plant, 2 smaller storerooms, and a bigger general storage area. Connecting to the main building, as mentioned previously, is the ancillary block, known as the administrative building, where there is a public eatery and parking bay for staff. The first floor of the ancillary building is home to the medical waste and sterile room, known as the ECODAS. There are 2 offices and a changing room found in this department. The holding bay has 2 cold rooms. This unit also has an office and waiting area. The laundry room can also be found on this floor. The second floor is home to the medical director's office and other administrative offices. The third floor has the office of the CEO of the hospital and other supporting offices. External areas of the bank hospital include a coffee bar for staff, patients, and visitors. The hospital and ancillary block are highly particular when it comes to detailed design, construction, and management services. Every department, office, ward, and unit has various technical monitoring lights and air conditioning system controls. Building management also monitors the usage of fuel consumption in third-party equipment. The Building Management Services (BMS) seeks to save energy consumption and faulty detection. Smoke and heat detection systems are placed across the hospital. The hospital has an air conditioning ventilation system that supplies fresh air and extracts HVAC. Hospital security is very important, and CCTVs can be seen in every area of the hospital. This eSmart Hospital is run on a fully integrated paper-light system that is designed to meet international standards and give the hospital and patients security where needed. The integrated system allows doctors and patients services into the hospital without stepping a foot into the building. The ICT software is the backbone of the hospital, creating new technology and services for the people in the country. This hospital exhibits high-quality standards not only in Ghana but across Africa. With high technology equipment and facilities that will benefit the lives of many people who walk into the Bank Hospital, making the Bank Hospital the best private hospital in Ghana.